Hey guys, I mentioned in one of my videos about the Legends Ultimate being too big in my arcade because my arcade is mostly three-quarter scale machines, the one-ups, the MVSX, as well as the II arcade, whereas the Legends just kind of sits out there like a sore thumb. So one of the people asked me um, if they said that they felt that they get more compliments on their legends for looks than they do on their one ups. And they also said that it gives them a multicade at an affordable price, whatever. So I just wanted to read my response because, and I don't normally do this. Anybody can make comments, which is great because some are positive, some are negative. It's okay. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I don't get like mad or anything like that, and I'm very respectful. But I just kind of normally I don't like joke back because I'm not sure how it would be taken. But this time I did, and I thought I would just tell you guys my response. So I said, "Thanks for your comment." Initially, I was excited about the Beastly. I call the Legends Ultimate, the arcade machine, the Beastly because it's such a beast. So I said initially I was excited about the BC, like, wow, look at this big thing as I'm putting it together. This is awesome. This is what I want. Always wanted a home arcade. Uh, but the Legends, but that's a behemoth. I mean, however, and let me just finish reading it. However, after putting it in my arcade, it sticks out like a 7 foot NBA basketball player in a room full of average height guys. Okay, I'm 5'8", but that Legends Ultimate Mega Godzilla is way too big, as I said, I'm reading it, way too wide, too tall, and too monstrous. But then I like to be fair, so I said, on the flip side, never fair, Tetris is near. So, the Tetris Mini's coming out. If I could have did it again, I would have gotten the Tetris Mini and not really thought about it. Now, there are some advantages in the Legends Ultimate because it's two players and it also has pretty much everything you need. The spinner. So you have to consider that also. But, and I do like at games. And I said it's nice to see that they can go big for such a small company. And I put in parentheses digital pinball. Because let's face it, how did a little company like at games get most things right in pinball, and the big kid on the block, Arcade One Up, which I actually like their pinball. I really do. But there's a group of people who were very disappointed. And I understand why. Like, after having pinball, to be quite honest with you, and this is the weird part, if money wasn't a factor, I would just as well go for a super high-end digital pinball from one of the digital pinball makers that make the high-end ones that actually would make an at games look like a kid's toy, because it's just so much more advanced and 4K and bigger screen than theirs. The 40, 42 or 48, 49-inch screen, and not 1080p but 4K, and super high-end everything, including the shaker motor and stuff. So anyway, I said, nevertheless, do you have any ideas about how I can put the Beastly on a diet? I thought I'd ask you guys that. Do you know how I can put that thing on a diet to lose some of that awful machine fat that is greedily hogging way too much space in my home arcade? Now, in all fairness, remember that all my machines do sit on an 8-inch raised pedestal that wraps around my arcade room. So this makes all the three-quarter scales perfect when on risers. But it makes the at games one just like turn into like a freaking mega Godzilla, as I said. Anyone have any ideas? I'm trying to think of how to tone down its bigness. And I don't know what to do with that Beastly thing. It just sits there and I'm like, oh, you're just too big, NBA player. In this room, you need to stay around other NBA players and it looks regular. But when you come away from the NBA and you go out into the public, Unless you have your basketball clothes on, people would just do this. Oh, oh my God. Like, and that's not, I'm not saying anything negative. Hey, I'm only 5'8". I wish I could be 6 feet. I wish I could be like Kutoy, be 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2". I forget, I don't know how tall he is, but he has to be 6'1" or 2". But anyway, that's it. Any ideas, guys, on how to tone down that bigness on my Legends Ultimate? Thanks a lot.